What is up, guys? GTT here, and wanted to take a minute to talk about Megatron. Right here we're looking at some cool little posters and artwork that ZZ has on his wall next to his bed, and wanted to talk about this because I watched Transformers growing up a long time ago, and now that ZZ is here, he started to get into it and we started watching more of it together. Some of the stuff that I didn't follow just because I was older at the time and didn't have the time to do it. But now we're retroactively catching up on a lot of the Transformers lore and whatnot that we missed. And, we started with Rescue Bots and with Robots in Disguise for him. Went through G1, Transformers Prime, which is awesome. Transformers Animated, which is ZZ's favorite. And, we know a lot of the Beast Wars stuff. We've watched some of that as well. So catching up, and here is a really big, awesome poster we grabbed at Hascon. Probably the only one that was appropriate really for what he was interested in and what was going to be able to go up in his room. And it has some really cool artwork here from the IDW comics of your favorite characters. You have Megatron here with an Autobot symbol patting Ravage like a kitty cat. Which, what? Like, what? Alright, so we have Hot Rod, we have Ratchet. Like I said, this was from Hascon in 2017. It's signed by the artist Nick Roach in 2016. So my point being, me and ZZ, having not read the comics, had no idea what we were looking at, and literally is driving ZZ insane. Like, if you talk to him about it, he starts like laughing and babbling and speaking another language. It's crazy, and I can understand his reaction. I had to go look and Google this stuff and figure out the timeline and the continuities of what happened in More Than Meets the Eye comics and The Lost Light. But also just made me think, at the end of Transformers Prime, after the defeat of Predaking, Megatron swore off the Decepticon cause and went into exile. And then Robots in Disguise was the sequel directly after that, right? It's supposed to pick up where that left off. And they talk about Megatron, and they, allude to Megatron, but he never shows up. Even when Soundwave's calling him, even at the end when he could have been calling the shots. And that would have been so awesome if he showed up as an Autobot. But instead, now they're going to go back to Cyberverse, which is going to be kind of G1 origin stuff, and we're never going to see that. That's such a wasted opportunity, because that would have been so cool. But more importantly, it would have helped ZZ understand what we're looking at here, because to him, this is showing up is down, down is up. He's just now understanding the mythos of good and bad, Autobots, Decepticons, and now that's all upside down. So hopefully, for our sanity, we get to see this in a cartoon. ZZ, can I ask you something?
What?
What do you think of Megatron being an Autobot on your poster?
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Why?
Because it has a symbol.
Because what?
See?
Is that weird?